afternoon, guys. What is going on? Well, I should say good night. It's actually 7 o'clock already tonight. We've actually had quite the day, which I will get to. Not so great of news on the first gen. We've actually ran into quite the hiccup, which I'll explain at the end of this video. Right now, we're going to jump to what we're doing now, and that is we're in the tow rig with the trailer hooked up. If you guys stay tuned to this channel stay tuned into this channel, you know that Mr. Send It was looking at quite the vehicle not all that long ago. So you can only guess where we are headed right now with the trailer. So we're about an hour away. Not going to do too much filming on the road. Can't really see anything. But that is the said adventure that we are getting into tonight. So who knows? We'll talk to John. He is a nut. We got our big man Andy riding shotgun, giving us a hand. So right before I started this video, I think I swallowed a bug. But anyway, onward with the night we go.
Who else is in there? Andy. Oh, hey, brother.
Hello, sir.
John, what did you do? John, what did you do?
Poor life decisions. So we can pull right up into there.
Oh yeah, that's a good spot.
Either back it into here or just leave it right there, and we'll do it right there.
I'm gonna pull right up there. I like that, yeah. And then we'll load it right there because the
probably
lights.
Want to back up a little bit, or no, you got that swing.
Yeah, I might back up a little bit.
All right.
All right. Oh, John.
I don't always skip the gym, but when I do, I guess it's to pick up a red truck? I don't know.
Probably good. Well, boys, as you can tell, old Johnny boy, he bought himself a bread truck. For whatever reason, we don't know yet. We will question him when we get it home. But she's about 9 feet tall. I don't suspect that it's gonna be that heavy. But nonetheless, the tow pig doing what she does. Look at old Johnny. Oh, I'm dying. have made it to John's house. It's about 9 o'clock right now. I'm sure the neighbors are just gonna absolutely love this, which is just awesome. But here she is. Like I said, we'll let John do the explaining. Don't ask me, boys. Tow pig as usual. Towed like a dream. We don't really know how much this weighs. I mean, it's probably not all that heavy. The gross on it is like just under 10. So it's probably not all that heavy, but it sure looks a little intimidating. Probably the largest thing that I've ever towed. Probably not the heaviest, but the largest. All right, let's get this pig unloaded. There. Oh shit. Now we did it. Oh, son of a gun. Keep going, Andy. Garbage man GREGA here. Well, that was an interesting trailer unload. I should have seen that coming, but we didn't really have any blocks, so. Hi, neighbors. New service truck has arrived. Coming in hot. Huh. You think someone's gonna steal this thing?
No, I want to unlock it.
Oh, you want to unlock it? Oh, it's locked.
Yeah, it's locked, huh?
They probably didn't give you that key.
No.
Oh, here we go.
It is.
There we go.
Window. Cool. What do you say, Bob?
What do you say, Bob?
She's a little lacking on power, but
How you feeling about your most recent large purchase here? So, if you guys don't follow John and I's Instagram, you know that John did end up selling his twins compounds, whatever the hell you want to call them, yesterday. So, natural cause of effect. Today, something else shows up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how you feeling? And why?
Service truck.
Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, why in the hell would John buy that?
Well, I mean, it'll be a service truck for now, and then it'll be a 4BT for a swap later.
So just multiple uses.
Yeah, it has everything.
4BTs are actually very expensive, believe it or not. They're more expensive than 6Bs to find sometimes.
It's a P-pumped 4BT.
Which just sings to John like no one else's business.
Mm-hmm.
If it's got a mechanical pump on it, oh boy.
Yeah, you ain't scared of me, boy. But,
well,
yeah, she'll be fun.
She's home.
Gotta clean her up and start stocking her up.
Clean her up. She's pretty clean.
Needs a little vacuum job on the inside.
All right, so
and then we gotta do a little tree deleting here.
All right.
So so that it'll fit.
Well, you know you got to park it right next to you.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, that's why we got to get this out of the way.
Right.
We'll do a little treat leading to it.
All right, so Island this weekend, see what she runs.
It'll be like 35 seconds.
Half a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, well. Oh boy. Bye, John.
Oh.
Is my light in your face?
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, my name is John. I own a bread truck, and by the way, I broke my back.
My back in a motorcycle accident. Yeah.
Woohoo! All right.
What's the safest thing I can get from a motorcycle?
From 2 to 6.
A box fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Two wheels to 6 wheels. You ain't scared of me, boy.
Going for safety.
Oh my God. All right. Love you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Love you. Bye.
You're the best. If you don't have friends like GREGA, you need to get friends like
Oh,
GREGA.
jeez. You're the man. Now I'm gonna blush.
Yeah.
All right.
Good thing it's dark out. I can't see it.
Tow rig on the way home.
This thing's a gosh darn monster.
It is a monster.
It sounds so good.
The towing beast. Yeah, why don't you snap a video from your driveway as I go by again?
Oh, yeah.
That seems to be your theme. Yeah. Greg A dropping off another send it. Oh man. Alrighty guys, it is already a little past 11 o'clock. Got home, ate dinner, and here we are wrapping up this video. But we do have quite a bit to talk about here just right off the bat. So send it bread truck, whatever you want to call it. Leave your comment down below on what you want to call that whole project thing. I don't even know where John's head is at, but he does have quite a bit of plans with the bread truck, whatever. The Project 4BT, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, it's home. It's probably already pissing his neighbors off, so 2 thumbs up on that. But anyway, in yesterday's video, you did hear me say, if you watched at the very end, that we were going to be buying a new truck. Now, that was not the bread truck. That's totally separate. We do have plans and have already pretty much finalized everything except for gotten the title and given the guy the money. So we do have a new project truck coming to the channel. I'm pretty pumped about it. Honestly, this was not planned. You heard me talk about the 5-speed 2nd gen that I found and we were possibly going to go look at that fell through. This truck happened to not fall in my lap, but was just kind of local and was really the right price. So I didn't really want to pass it up. And it turns out I have kind of sort of a plan for the truck. You guys will find all that out when we get it. I'll go over it. It's going to be cool. I feel like it's going to be very relatable to a platform that a lot of you guys are working on and with, and that we can do. As you guys know, a lot of the projects that the 1st gen was supposed to go kind of slow. And you can kind of see what it has snowballed into. This, I am not going to let snowball. I can promise you that. We are definitely going to come up with a game plan and stick to it. So, just wanted to get that out there. Bread truck's here, new project truck is coming, and now we get to the bad news, honestly. The bad news today at work was just a extremely hectic day. It was running all over the place, and then I got a phone call at like 3 or 4 o'clock at the end of the day. I actually called the drive shaft guy and said, hey, where are we at? What do you think? And he's like, oh, I'm working on it right now. I should have, almost it done by the end of the day. So I'm like, oh, that's perfect. We can get that before, we get home, then we can start working. We can kind of move our, way through the day. Well, that didn't end up happening. It actually went pretty bad. So I got a phone call from him, like I said, and he said, oh, this special yoke that you brought me, and this is not bashing or controversial at all, whatever. There's an issue and we're going to resolve it. That's pretty much what it is going to come down to. So there's a problem with the yoke. The yoke slips into the back of my transmission, but it does not slip into the tooling to balance the drive shaft correctly. Now, it measures a little bit bigger than what it's supposed to, and therein lies the issue. So at 4 or 5 o'clock, went to the drive shaft guy instead of coming home to get right back to work. Went to the drive shaft guy, was there with him for quite a while on the phone, going back and forth. Basically, long story short, ended up spending $100 to overnight it back to Mark Williams for them to check out either fix or get me a new one if it does turn out that it is oversized or what have you. And then probably have to get it overnighted back to us to just try and do everything we can to get the first gen moving, driving, done, whatnot. At this point, I mean, it really comes down to how hard I'm doing everything I possibly can. And this is just kind of what happens with projects kind of like this is not, sometimes you get down to the wire and everything just falls apart. So I'm hoping that isn't happening. I'm doing everything on my end, paying probably $250-ish of overnight shipping there and back to try and keep it rolling. Worst case, I am going to some way, shape, drag it. I will have the first gen at the call out challenge. Whether it will be racing or not, we are gonna see. So basically that's what happened in a nutshell today. Kind of shit hit the fan at the end of the day. I had to go take care of that. The phone was ringing and and then we got home pretty much already dark, and then John called and I figured, hey, what the heck? It doesn't seem like we're getting anything else done today. Let's just go get the bread truck. So anyway, guys, I just want to keep you guys informed where we're at. Not a whole lot of progress on the first gen today. If anything, we went a couple steps backwards, but tomorrow's a new day. What can you do about it? There's not a whole lot you can do about it. You hear me say it all the time. I mean, you kind of just got to almost, I hate saying almost expect these problems to come, but it seems to always, go this way sometimes. But it is what it is. It's not going to get me down. Like I said, if the first gen's done, it's done. And if it's not, I will drag it there for you guys to at least hang out, check it out, and come say hello and meet you guys at the call out challenge. And that's what it really comes down to. Like, I love racing. It's awesome. I'm really pumped for the call out challenge. I wish the triple turbo beast was up and running, but that's not happening. The first gen plans, I was actually, and I know I'm rambling at this point, but I was hoping that in the schedule like a month or two ago, remember when all that P-pump stuff happened to roll in? I was like, man, we should be able to throw the trans in, get that set up, get the rear in, and have probably like 2 weeks to P-pump swap this thing if we have enough time. Well, here we are, probably about a week out, and now we don't even know if the whole transmission project is going to be done. The pump isn't turned up. I mean, hey, that's a project for you. It is what it is. But thank you guys for your support. 80,000 subscribers. That's awesome. I mean, it's just this. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love you guys. Thank you guys for all the positive comments, the support. It means a lot. It's awesome. So thank you guys for that. I will see you guys tomorrow. More updates to come. Hit that like button before you leave. Subscribe if you're not already. See you tomorrow.